should we talk about Arsenal?
Yeah, why not?
And that news yesterday that they have confirmed.
Arsenal fans erupted in fury after another moment of VAR controversy overshadowed what should have been a straightforward and celebratory 3-0 win over Club Brugge in the Champions League. While the scoreline reflected dominance, control, and confidence from Mikel Arteta's side, it was the incident involving Noni Madueke in the second half that became the center of conversation online. What looked like a stonewall penalty so clear that even neutral commentators reacted in disbelief was shockingly overturned by VAR, sparking outrage from supporters who felt the decision once again highlighted a worrying trend of inconsistency in European officiating. The moment unfolded in the 63rd minute when Madueke, who had been electric all night, darted into the box, weaving past two Brugge defenders with trademark flair. As he shifted the ball onto his left foot, a clumsy challenge from behind sent him tumbling. The referee immediately pointed to the spot, with Arsenal players barely even appealing. It looked that obvious. Replays inside the stadium only reinforced the impression that Brugge's defender had made clear contact, not with the ball, but with Madueke'S standing leg. Arsenal fans in the stands rose to their feet, expecting a routine VAR confirmation. Instead, chaos followed. After a prolonged check that lasted nearly 2 minutes, VAR invited the on-field referee to the monitor. Supporters already knew what that meant. Within seconds of reviewing the footage, the referee stunned everyone by overturning his own decision, signaling no penalty. The boos inside the Emirates were deafening, and thousands of Arsenal fans immediately took to social media to voice their disbelief. Phrases like shocking robbery, corruption, and absolute disgrace trended on X as supporters reacted to what many considered one of the most baffling reversals of the season. Even pundits in the studio struggled to interpret the logic. Multiple angles showed clear contact, and although Madueke did go down, there was nothing suggesting simulation. In fact, the force of the contact was evident. Analysts argued that if such an incident didn't meet the threshold for a penalty, then consistency across other European fixtures would be impossible to maintain. Arsenal fans pointed out recent incidents where softer fouls had been given without hesitation, amplifying the perception of double standards. Despite the controversy, Arsenal did not let the moment derail their performance. Already leading comfortably, the team continued to control possession and dictate tempo, showing a level of maturity that Arteta has demanded over the past seasons. Goals from Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Declan Rice had already put the game to bed long before the penalty drama, but the squad's reaction to the overturned decision was notable. Rather than surrounding the referee or losing discipline, Arsenal players simply got on with the match, a sign of growing composure in high-pressure environments. Madueke himself remained focused, continuing to torment the Brugge defense with pace and trickery. His performance was widely praised, even as fans insisted he deserved the opportunity to score from the spot. Arteta, however, was visibly frustrated on the touchline. After the match, he chose his words carefully but made it clear that he found the VAR decision very difficult to understand. He avoided direct criticism likely to steer clear of disciplinary action, yet the irritation in his tone was unmistakable. The incident once again reignited broader discussions about VAR's role in football, especially in major European competitions. While VAR was intended to bring clarity and fairness, supporters across the continent have frequently voiced that it has instead introduced confusion, lengthy delays, and decisions that defy football logic. Arsenal fans, in particular, feel they have been on the wrong side of too many controversial calls in recent years. Ultimately, Arsenal walked away with a convincing 3-0 victory and another step forward in their Champions League campaign. But for many supporters, the dominating performance was overshadowed by what they see as an unjust and unnecessary intervention from VAR. Social media remained ablaze long after the final whistle, with fans calling for accountability, better officiating standards, and reforms that ensure clear decisions aren't overturned without overwhelming evidence. What should have been a night remembered for Arsenal's attacking brilliance, Madueke'S dazzling display, and the team's continued progress instead became a talking point about officiating and technology. The anger from fans was not just about one decision, but about a growing fear that such calls could one day cost Arsenal something far more crucial than a denied penalty in a comfortable win.